Okay. Hi, my name is Jeff. I'm originally from New York City, but I recently moved to Chattanooga, Tennessee to be a comedian. Everything's going according to plan. Man, before I moved to Chattanooga, I did not know how religious it was there. It's like the buckle of the Bible Belt, yeah? Very religious in Chattanooga. On Sundays, you can't buy meth after 10. That's crazy. There's a coffee shop near where I live, and it says, a whole lot of coffee, a little bit of Jesus. How did Jesus get wrapped up with coffee? I've read the Bible. He was never caffeinated. That wasn't even his beverage. It would make more sense if it were like a wine shop that was like formerly a water shop. That would make more sense. Also near where I live, there's a Southern Baptist church, and right next door to it, there's an escape room. Put these together. You've got an hour in a room and some puzzles and a horny youth camp pastor, you know? If you don't solve those puzzles in an hour, that's a puzzle you'll solve for the rest of your lives. There's something that we have here in the South that we don't have in New York, and I love it. I love that down here in the South, there's Jesus billboards. Because apparently Jesus is having a hard time getting the word out. So he's teamed with some ad agencies. What I like about the Jesus billboards is how they get progressively more demanding the further south I drive. Like they start out further north with just, consider Jesus. Okay, I'm on board. Then I drive another state south, it becomes, trust Jesus. Whoa, Jay, I just started considering that. Also, I'm a Jew. Shouldn't the billboard be, do you trust me? Then you go another state south, it becomes even more intense. It's, Jesus is within you. Jesus. Consider me, trust me, I'm within you. Jesus is moving in on me like a guy in Kyle at a frat party. I turned 51 years old in Chattanooga. Did someone say no shit? Surprise? You think I look alright? I look good? Good? I'll give you a little skin tip, because some people think I look a bit younger. I've been doing this for years. The very first thing I do the minute I get out of bed is I don't have kids. Very first thing. You gotta do it every day. It's a regimen. One day, one kid, your face is fucked. 51 years old. That means I've come from a very different time. I'm not proud of this, but when I was growing up, I went to a very racist school. I was homeschooled. And they did their best. And when I was around 14, I was starting to date. My parents said, Jeff, now that you're dating, we expect you to bring home somebody like the family. And I was like the family? You mean emotionally distant? What do you mean like the family? They said, no, Jeff, we just wouldn't expect you to bring home a black girl. And I was disappointed, but I did what they said. I never brought home a black girl. But I brought home a lot of black guys. And you know what? After that, my parents would have been thrilled if I brought home a black girl. Somehow, my homosexuality made them more progressive when it comes to race. So I'm a gay guy. I'm not into it. I'd rather be straight. I know that's not a comfortable opinion. Back in New York, everyone's like, no, girl, you should love yourself and be who you are. Here in the South, people are like, yeah, we don't like it either. You should change. But I grew up at a different time. I grew up when I was told it was terrible to be gay, and I internalized that homophobia. It's terrible when you don't love who you are. Let me tell you how sad it is for me, if you don't mind me sharing. I'm amazing at sucking dick. Incredible. But sometimes I'll still use my teeth and scrape just so I seem like a straight guy doesn't know what he's doing. I don't want to seem like a faggot, you know. I'm sucking dick. You know, some people hate gay people so much they want to kill us all. I never understood that. If you want to get rid of all the gay people, you don't have to kill all the gay people. Just kill the bottoms. So they can't make more gays. Where do you think these gays are coming from? Come on. Use your straight brains. Come on. Other people think that gay people should not be allowed to have kids or adopt, and I think this is fascinating. There was a study done in New York City, and it turned out it didn't matter if the parents were a man and a woman, or two men or two women. As long as the child was raised by a loving Jamaican nanny, everything was fine. Oh man, I was recently in Berlin, Germany. I went to a sex club there. That's actually just a regular club in Germany. That's actually brunch in Berlin. I had the Eggs Benedict reverse cowgirl, it was delicious. But at the sex club, they take away your clothes and your phone and your wallet, and they put it in a bag, and they write a number on the bag, and they put that number on your forearm. You show that to the bartender, and that's how you get your money back and pay your bill. But there I was, a naked bald Jew, walking around a warehouse in Germany with a number on my arm. They should get wristbands. They should get wristbands at their club. Can I share something I've learned about some Southern women? Not all, but a lot of these Southern women I find married to gay guys. Like, no, Jeff, that guy's not gay, he's just Southern. No, he's on Grindr without a face pic. They're like, Jeff, that guy can't be gay, he's married. Do you know how many wedding rings I have lodged inside me right now? I shit gold, alright? Like a proper Jew. You bump into me on the street, I'm like Sonic the Hedgehog. There's rings everywhere. Really quick before I go, I'll leave you with this. I was recently performing oral sex on a guy with a black penis. The whole thing was black. Everything was black. It wasn't like some white guy walking around with a black cock. Like a very woke centaur, you know? And in the middle he says to me, "You like that N-word dick?" But he said the whole word. So I just nodded. Just kind of what I was doing already by sucking dick. I was in mid-nod when the question was posed. He said, "Well, say it. Say you like my N-word dick." I said, "Nah, I'm good." Now look, I'm a woke, liberal, progressive guy from Brooklyn. But I'm a very giving lover. So I said it. I got the coveted N-word pass. So many white dudes want the N-word pass. But what are y'all willing to do to get it?